Hi, my name is Alex Chernyshov. I'm from Hawaii, Paradise State. I guess I went through the YouTube videos and Joe's name were coming up like quite a few times, and this I made a contact through. I'm not sure how did I contact Joe. Maybe email. Yeah, through email. Yeah, it was like 6 months ago, maybe 7 months ago. Well, first couple of months I haven't done anything. And this first deal, and uh, I'm buying it for myself, so I did it on the subject to $650,000 deal in a paradise with a stream on the property running through. Uh, it's maybe like 5,000 square feet worth of living space and uh, 1,300 square feet for my family, and the other ones, the other units in the garage, with the garage, is going to be for Airbnb rentals. So that's supposed to work out, pretty good deal, and my family loves it. And I think I'm lucky to have that property. If it wasn't for the Joe's program, if it wasn't the auto marketer, I probably wouldn't even ever thinking about acquiring something like that. But I think it's a golden nugget that I found through the auto marketer. Well, originally the auto marketer start to doing its own thing, and I contacted the seller through auto marketer, and it's like a kind of chatting and send him a text, and then he called me and he says, we've been texting, how about we talk a little bit, And so what happens is I ask him a questions, and I told him, why don't I just, stop by tomorrow, maybe next day, I'll, take a look. And then I kind of thought about it, went on Google, on Zillow, and say, hey, before anybody gets to it, maybe I should go there first, So I jumped in the car and told him, hey, I'm on my way. So he showed me the property and everything. So I kind of liked it, and then I was gonna flip it, and I did the numbers and everything. Then I talked to my wife, and she says, you need to play somewhere. We need to live somewhere. And so I thought, yeah, she's right, And then I talked to Joe. He says the property that comes along that you want to live in does not comes by very often. So I want to look at it more closely. So I did some number crunching. It's only $1,000 more than I'm paying right now. So why not live in a paradise, sort of a paradise place? I really like it. I took my kids there, and they loved it. I mean, they were screaming, they were bouncing off the walls. They were so excited. Um, so I really like it. No, I don't think it's the best deal. I think the best deal is yet to go, but it's best deal for my family right now. I'm working on it. There is a $850,000 house, three houses on a property in Maui. So I'm working on that, and there is one in Honolulu. I'm talking to somebody that they might do, maybe not. I'm not sure, but if they do it, it's a three bedroom, three bathroom condominium. They wanted 650. They want 650 for it. So I really want to stay in that market, that 600 and up. I think it's a very lucrative, in my opinion. I haven't done many. It's only one that I done it for myself. It's the first one because first couple of months, maybe like 4 or 5 months, I haven't done anything because I was busy running my virtual reality arcade in Hilo, Hawaii. So now I want to get away from it and concentrate on the real estate market because that business doesn't really make much money anymore. So I needed to concentrate more on the real estate aspect of my income. So I'm not sure if it applies to me yet. I haven't got any money yet. But if I would have sold and flipped that house that I just bought it, I probably would easily make, 40, 50,000. I would like to acquire within the next year $1 million worth of real estate. I think pretty uh, conservative right now. Million dollar worth of, especially in a market like that. You know, I only need 2 houses, and I need one more. I think the way Joe teaches is a Socratic method of questioning. I think that's a very good character change for me. So I'll be able to ask more questions rather than come up with a statement. Statement didn't really work out lately. You need to ask more questions, especially with the customers. And I believe then more you get proficient, more I get proficient in it, is going to be part of my life, and I hope it's going to happen. I have full support from my wife and kids, so that's a big plus. Currently, I'm running a virtual reality arcade in Hilo, Hawaii, but I want to get away from it slowly so I can concentrate and make full time out of a real estate business investment. I would say to have more time, because if I'm working in my other business, it's like 10, 11 hours a day. If I put 10, 11 hours a day in real estate market, it probably be a lot more lucrative, I would say. But I'm working on it. It's not as probably what I found out. It's not as easy as it been talked about it. It takes a lot of character to get through that personal wall. You know, it's only in your head, and you need to get around or over that wall. My previous job before I did virtual reality arcade, I was a truck driver, and before I started doing real estate, I was a manager. So I guess you can start anywhere. I guess you can start anywhere. Yeah. So it doesn't matter what your background. Probably, that's what I heard about people, and I've been talking to a lot of people here. This is my second event, and from all walks of life. People coming from all walks of life. It's all in your head. So you gotta go over that wall that we put up unintentionally, probably. I want to go back to what Joe says one time. The house that you want to live in, you need to make wise choices, and sometimes you have to, if you really want to live in that house, you probably want to go through a real estate agent, and do the conventional way and pay extra money. I was fortunate enough to do Joe's program for the benefit of my family, and I think that's the best way, for my family.